It is very, very critical, the condition in which the people live here. If I would have an enemy, I would not have the desire for my enemy to live in a place like this. The people here, they just give up. This place is called Coco Solo. My name is Pastor Michael Brown. I've been living in this community for over 15 years. Before we got here, this was like an area where the American soldiers used to be like a base. These buildings were like a university, there was a theater, there were barracks. This was just a base for the American soldiers. It was to be demolished, but the people was taken here because they lose their houses by fire. Some of them, their houses there were too old, so they cave in. The Panamanian government, like, they asked the privilege to use this place as a temporal shelter. The people here were told that in 3 months they would leave because this was just a temporal shelter, and it got to be actually turned into our residential home. Just a slight view of the external part of where the building is. As you can see, the walls are like half cement and the other half are plywoods. You see that there's no kind of safety in these rooms. There's even no kind of privacy because you could just push your finger through the walls that are plywoods and your hands will go right through. As you can see, it's like a cave. It's dark. We have like just one and two light bulbs that can give us a little light in the passageway because it's completely dark. So you imagine how could it be at night. It's very dark at night. It's very dangerous at night. I started about 8 years ago helping the people here, doing cooking for them in a canteen to help the ones who could not afford a plate of food. I took in my house 6 young boys from 12 to 14. I have been educating them, preparing them, and forming them to be good young men and prepared people for the future. There are a lot of gangs around the area, and lately it's been like getting to be or wanting to be a part of this community, which we, the people here, are trying to get it out. Dime una de las cosas que se está llevando a la juventud. Algo negativo que se está llevando a la juventud.
Las pandillas.
La pandilla,
La vanidad.
problemas, vanidad. Piensan de que la vida aquí, si sigue igual, piensan de que hay un futuro. No hay un futuro.
No hay un futuro.
If I'm a young man, 14 years old, I see my brothers and sisters, included babies, who've been crying every day, "Mama, I'm hungry. Mama, I need some milk. Mama, yesterday and today gonna be the second day I haven't eat. Mama, I'm hungry." I'm this young man that I've got a friend with a 38mm gun. And I go to a corner with this friend and I stick up anybody. But the food I'm going to take to my house is provided because of this 38. I ain't going to put my gun down just because you're telling me put it down, knowing that there's no food at home. Would you put your gun down? This is the local area where, in general, the most of the people have an access like to get their water. As you can see, our neighbor here next door, she is washing her clothes. They wash dishes here. As you can see, this is one of the toilets. The water doesn't circle properly through the toilet, so mostly of them doesn't use the toilets. They would like do their emergency toilets in their own room, like in papers and bags, and then they get it to the garbage. You see, so practically, if you could see the condition of the place, this is where they even take their babies to have them to have a shower. So you can see they can really get sick here. So it's in no kind of proper condition. As you can see out here, there were snakes coming out of here, and this is where the children, they get their things to be done here. What the neighbors do is like try to get their own little pipe with water, so they don't have to like to be in the public area because it's so uncomfortable most of the times. So some of them, they just seek the way how to like get their self attached to a pipe so they could have their individual pipe at their own windows. This is the second floor of the building. As you can see, this is one of the reasons why I say the people here, like, they just give up. They're tired of being like this, so they just accepting whatsoever they have. This is right in front of their doors, and as you can see, this is where the garbage are. Lily! ¿Puedo? ¿Cuántos años él tiene? Lily? Alright, he's 6, completely going into 7 years old, and he's sick. As you can see, this is his wheelchair. That is the way she could transport him. But as you can see, it's now too small and it's ain't in no kind of good condition so she could use it. Joel, ¿qué pasó, Joel? ¿Ah? Tú estás saliendo en televisión. Mira, estás saliendo en televisión. Dale una sonrisa, ríete, ríete, dale una sonrisa. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I got hepatitis because of the area is so dirty, it's filthy, and I feel it is the mercy of God why there haven't been a great sickness here in this place, because there's more than 135 children, just children under 10 years old. The young girls, the teenager girls, 12, 13 years old, they're just having babies, and it seems like there's no kind of a way, no kind of situation in which we can involve them and teach them that, hey, they're important, all right? To make them understand that having babies ain't making situation better, it's getting worse. There's needed an option for these young people.
¿Siempre has estado aquí en Coco Solo?
Yo nací aquí y en 4 años me fui para Panamá, donde estaba mi abuelita. Y ella no me quería allá.
¿Tú vas a la escuela?
Sí. Sí.
¿Por qué no hoy?
Porque mi mamá no tenía plata y papá estaba preso.
¿Para qué? ¿Plata para qué?
Para ir para la escuela.
This area here, it used to be the street that the cars and stuff could go through, but as you can see, because of the streets are the drainings of the streets are completely covered. So because they're being covered, the water ain't able to filter through properly. Alright, the kids play in this water. There are all type of things that could get them infected in this area. So you can really see the mercy of God is really here, that keep these kids protected from getting infected or getting sick. There's this old lady here. Her name is, we call her Abuela Chichi. She's got only one son. Her son is a crackhead. ¿Tú la has visto en todo el día? Sí. Abuela! She's got nobody to take care of her. She's got nobody to help her. And her door ain't good. So what she uses as a door is her window. You should see this old lady climbing and going in and coming out her window. That is the way she's got access to her home. Sometimes when I comes here and I does this, I'm always scared because I'm always thinking like, I wonder if she's okay, you know, because she takes a lot of time sometimes to open the window. Abuela! She's coming, I heard her voice. Buenas tardes, abuela. She need help, right? Because she ain't have not even a stove so she could cook. If you could project the camera inside, you will see on the floor. That's how she could make her little coffee and like she could have something warm to drink in the morning. So as you could see, it ain't no kind of things are not like, so this is a fact and this is the reality of the things that are going on here. Since I decided was to make a change in my life, I decided that I would try to make a change in these people's life.
Con Mikey también conocí lo que era el amor hacia mí. Y le doy gracias a Dios que sacarme de un lugar donde yo estaba bien para traerme a este lugar fue un cambio radical en mi vida y fue algo, una experiencia que la llevaré por siempre donde nos vayamos. Yo creo que con el amor y con el respeto y con todas esas cosas, esos consejos que Mikey nos ha dado, no solamente este grupo que estamos aquí, somos muchos. Hoy en día en Mikey encontraron el apoyo como amigo, como hermano e incluso como padre, porque él es un padre para muchos aquí.
I try to have church services every week. I try to have a Bible class from room to room or from house to house. We talk a lot together, so we try to keep this warm feelings of friendship and a family. Many of the times our neighbors have nothing to eat, so many of the times we depend on one another, helping one another to provide a plate of food. So you see, we try to live as close as we can with one another, so when difficulties come, we can join together and have the strength to pull through the difficulties of the area. You at home, you may be feeling that your situation is hard. You may be feeling that your condition is the worst. But believe me, there's always somebody out there that's passing through a very, very much harder and worse situation than you are. May God bless you and may the Lord keep you.